Hello, you're welcome again to my channel. I am Oya Benjamin. You believe me that sitting in front of your computer screen, monitoring charts all day long is one of the difficult tasks that traders face while trading. In today's video, we are going to be looking at trading sections in Forex market. I believe after this video, you will no longer have to sit before your computer screen monitoring charts throughout the day. Now, because you will be able to understand properly the section that is more viable, the section to trade, and the sections not to trade. Now let's go into the video properly as we look at these different trading sections, their properties, and how we can trade them. We have about 5 different time zones in the world. Number 1, we have the Greenwich Mean Time, which is the GMT. Number 2, we have the Coordinated Universal Time, which is the UTC. Number 3, we have the Specific Daylight Time, which is the PDT. Number 4, we have the Daylight Saving Time, which is the DST. And the last one, the Pacific Standard Time, which is the PST. These time zones affect the timing, the seasoning of different locations at different time. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be concentrating on the GMT and the UTC, okay? A lot of people do have a little confusion between the GMT and the UTC. Now, I want you to understand that GMT is just a synonym used instead of UTC. Whenever GMT is mentioned or UTC is mentioned, it's talking about the same thing, okay? Let's look at how these time zones affect traders. I want you to know that in Forex market, we have 4 trading sections. Number 1, we have the Pacific Sydney section. Number 2, we have the Asian section. Number 3, we have the European section. Number 4, we have the New York or the American section. These are 4 major trading sections we have in the Forex market. Okay. Now, these sections determines the volume of trade or the volatility that occurs in the market. Now, proper understanding of these time sections will help you as a trader know when to trade and when not to trade. Now, let's look at these time zones, how they occur, at the time which they occur, and everything about them. For the sake of this video, I am using the GMT+1 setting, so you implement your own time setting to it for proper understanding and digestion, okay? Now, if you look at the chart here, you discover that the first trading section that opens the market is the Sydney section. Now, the Sydney section opens the market at 22:00 GMT+1 and runs through 6:00 AM GMT+1. Then after that, Tokyo section opens at 00 GMT+1 time and runs through 09 AM GMT+1. While the Sydney section is coming to an end, the Tokyo section has already started. Now, you look at it here. After the Tokyo section, the London section opens by 08 AM GMT+1 and runs through 17:00 GMT+1, which is 5 PM according to the GMT+1 here. After that, the New York section opens from 13:00 GMT+1, which is 1 PM here, and runs through 22:00 GMT+1, which is 10 PM. Now, immediately the New York or American section closes, the Sydney section takes over. You discover that this is how they run on daily basis. That is how Forex is a 24 hours market. As one section is closing, another section is opening. It runs like that throughout the day for the 24 hours. I want you to take note, at the period of overlapping, there tends to be migration of traders from the closing section to the opening section, causing much volume of trade or high volatility in the market. The overlapping here talks about that period of time that 2 sections are running at the same time. You will see that there is overlapping here and here. You see that while the Sydney section is running, the Tokyo section is running at the same time. This overlapping between these trading sections are very, very important to a trader because that is when you get the action. That is when you get the higher volatility in the market. Now, if you are looking for a time to trade, the overlapping section is very important because that is where the main thing happens. Let's go to the chart and see how this trading section play out and how we can use them to determine our entering and our exit decisions as a trader. If you look at on my screen here, you will see something here. Now, you will see that there is 3 major demarcation. You will see the white background, the green background, the red color, and the pink color. And these colors represent different trading sections. Okay, now the white here, the white color here represent the Asian section. The green color here represent what? The London section. Now the red here represents the overlapping between the two sections. Now look at it here, and the pink here represent the New York or the American section. Okay, so this red that is in between the London and the New York shows you the overlapping between these two sections. Now if you are using TradeView, now this is how you will get this indicator. Okay, now quickly go to your indicator. Now type sections. Sections. Now under these sections, we have two of them. Now we have these sections by JRFX Addict. Now we have section on chart by Autorock AIF. Now both of them are the same thing. Okay, I've tested both of them, but I decide to use the JRFX Addicts because setting the parameter is easier for me than that of Aurochs AIF. Now let's go. I already have my own here. You can see the section. Okay, now you go to the settings, you will see Asian, London, and New York. Now this is where you set the color that you want on each section. Like mine, I have the Asian on white, my London on green, and my New York on pink. Now once you are done with this setting, you okay. Now we are going to be looking at how you can make your entering and exit decision using these trading sections. So the first thing I do is to pay close attention to the overlapping of the section. Now the second thing I do while trading this section, I pay attention to any candlestick pattern that is formed at the beginning of the overlapping section. Now the second thing I do while trading this section indicator, I trade them with a combination of moving averages. The next strategy I use in trading this section indicator is trading the moving average using the support and the resistance level. The next strategy I use in trading this section indicator is the breakout strategy. On this note, we have come to the end of today's class. If this video was helpful to you, please don't forget to touch the subscription button, the notification bell, and give it a like. Share the video so that others will benefit from it. On this note, we have come to the end of today's class. Have a successful trading week ahead. Bye.